fools. Come. We've wasted enough time.
You're sure it was them?
As certain as I can be. I sent an agent to look into a settlement that had been harassed by the Hidden Chain outpost.
Then we need to move before they can... Shay's flagship.
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shay disappeared.
I don't want to see that old fool, unless he's groveling at my feet. What is he doing here?
I don't know. Let's hope Jekiah has finally found a way to prove his usefulness.
Apologies for showing up like this.
Give me a reason not to strike you down where you stand.
We both want the same thing, and you're too smart to get rid of a useful resource. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done.
You lost control of Shay in the first place. I will deal with her. No one else. Understand?
That's not your call to make. Kasush. No sense arguing over the fate of someone we can't find.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shay Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the Hidden Chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Ras is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shay's thinking, and a potential lead on a Hidden Chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Ras, see that everyone gets settled before you join us. Ras, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shay, find Malgus, or find Hedda Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shay's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shay or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shay's trail. I've also got a tip that Hedda Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps. That is entirely up to you. Each of these leads will require your personal intervention. Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at an Imperial checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth. Our sources on Viken Space Dock have identified Shay's accomplice as Greb Bezrik, an extremely talented slicer from Mon Cal. A bit of an eccentric, known to take on almost any job to support his reliance on a special kind of stim. Apparently they enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics. Hoth has no shortage of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them. Shai Tena's pleasure den is a good place to start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone like him working alongside Mandalore?
You can ask Besric yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Ras, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers. Oh yeah, place like this? Gotta be crawling with Jakari slime like Besric. You know a slicer named Besric?
Yeah. That who you've been looking for came by looking for some top-of-the-line cybernetic enhancement stims. Told him I'm fresh out.
Where might he go to find some?
Whitemore are the only supplier in this sector. But they've been real stingy lately. Their ship's off limits. So I told him to try his luck with their supply drops. There's a few around here.
Such an immense monument to the Republic's hubris. Finding one slicer will be difficult.
Not a problem. A friend of mine lent me this droid. If Besric so much as touched any of the ship's systems, this little guy will sniff it out. He's got a lock on his location. Downloading the ship schematics? That's right, Dikut. You can't hide from us. This ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Or an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
I've already given you more work than we agreed on, and I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you... Intruders!
We can't let him get away! Don't even think about trying to get away! SWTOR!
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just a humble comms technician, I swear.
You need these stims, don't you? They're all yours. If you help us.
Oh, blast it! Fine. But you gotta give them to me now, or nothing I say is gonna make much sense.
You got what you wanted. If you lie to us, you're dead. Understand? You helped a very important Mandalorian do something really stupid. But it looks like she ran out of uses for you. What happened there?
You've got it all wrong. I'm still on the team, but I had to take a little detour for the stims. Figure while I'm at it, I could also snag some tech from the Dreadnought to help Shay. But I don't know where she is. The crew moves around too much. I send them stuff through a broker, but I don't know who they are.
What happened to Malgus? Is he still with Shay?
Last I heard, two of them don't go anywhere without the other.
And what does a Jakar like you get out of helping the two of them?
Have you seen Malgus? I mean, really taken a good look at him? The man's been kept alive with this honestly impressive composite tech, machinery and the Force, working hand in hand. Once I understand it all, I'm gonna make a fortune.
That hardly seems worth it. Why go to all this trouble to keep helping Shay?
We used to all work together. Me, Shay, the rest of the team. Pay's not great, not like the old days, but I know Shay's good for it. She takes care of her people. Joha! Ah!
I didn't bring you here to take out your frustrations on him. Get yourself together.
You brought me along to find Shay, and if this will speed things up...
Thanks. Thanks for stepping in there.
I didn't do it for you. Just tell us one thing. What does Malgus gain by helping Shay?
Look, I don't know the specifics, but I do know that whatever each of them are after, they're gonna find it in the same place. 2 targets, 1 goal, 1 win, 2 prizes, that kind of thing. Get it?
Sounds like those stims are wearing off. Don't think we're gonna get much else out of him.
He helped Malgus escape. He can help the Empire put him back in a cell.
Nudrar, how does that help us find Shay?
The Mandalorians are stretched too thin, and the Empire has a right to punish anyone who helped Shay.
Are you kidding? This isn't their problem to solve.
Shay made it our problem when she freed Malgus.
No, come on. I'd rather take my chances with the Mandos.
Shut up!
I'll make sure someone picks him up.
Will you?
Look. I'll behave. I mean it. I'm not looking to make things any more difficult for you. I've got things under control, all right? I'll take care of this.
Bit of an unexpected update. I've just heard from one of our reconnaissance teams. We have a situation on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious.
I don't know what's gotten into Ras. I'll have to talk to him before he does something he can't take back. Thanks for putting him in his place. I hate to say that he needed it, but... never mind. There's too much work left to think about it now.
If Bezric's claims are true, I can't understand why Shay would help Malgus. What could they possibly both want?
I always knew about her days working with the Dajeti. Everyone does. But she never really talked about the specifics.
Perhaps we should look at it from Malgus's point of view. There is much to learn in that regard if you go to Elom.
I don't know. The chronometer is ticking. Who knows what might happen to the hidden chain defector if we wait too long.
From what I read in Taylor Strelick's report, the dig teams have finally cleared a path into Darth Nul's temple. What they found is promising, but there is one final obstacle impeding their way into the heart of the ruins. Talos is currently looking into a solution. He has requested that you bring Null's holocron to Elom in the event of his success. One moment.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Null's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antique dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa. What rotten luck. The store is closed. Wait a moment. What does that sign say? Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on Nar Shaddaa. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Curious. This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. To Elom. Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
Looks like I made it just in time for the fun part. Heard you're having a little trouble busting down the door?
You had better have an excellent reason for showing up here unannounced.
Guess you didn't get the memo. Darth Krovos needed an attaché, seeing as how the Mando trouble is taking up more of her time. After I helped get everything on Manan under control, she thought I was right for the job. She's got me up to speed on all the important details about what's going on here.
Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
I can see why Lord Krovos wants eyes and ears on all things Darth Nul and her mysterious holocron. A lot could slip through the cracks in a place like this. Not that that's a concern, just consider me an extra pair of hands to keep it from happening.
This isn't like other missions you've handled, Major. Not even Ossus. We have no idea what we're really dealing with.
That's what you've got a former reclamation officer on your payroll for, isn't it? Hope you know what you're doing with that thing.
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
Yeah, but you couldn't find a part that was a close match, at least.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
But still better keep an eye on it. Better safe than sorry, yeah?
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Nul's laboratory.
Or a trap that tries to kill us all. Still a possibility.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Hopefully it decided to get some shut-eye instead of following our every move.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Don't know if that's such a great idea.
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
Talos is right. All the time and effort spent to get here. What other choice do we have?
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Hold on. Drellic, are you transmitting data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Cut that thing off!
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
Glad that thing's still in one piece.
That was the most information we've gotten from the holocron yet. We may never get another chance like this.
Chin up. You still got a whole slew of people ready to help you poke at it. My quick thinking stopped that data transmission and shut out whoever was listening in.
You still should have trusted me to handle it.
This isn't about trust. We were up against a problem with no time to solve it. If things had been different... Bottom line, we need to figure out who's behind this. And it's not like we're short on suspects. I'll have a chat with Darth Krovos. Might be someone in our ranks sniffing around where they don't belong.
I've already had one person spying on me. Don't invite any more by spreading this around.
It'll be fine. I do know when to keep my mouth shut, if the situation calls for it. Take care of yourself, yeah?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but we'll keep investigating. Talos informed us of what happened in Null's laboratory. To say this is concerning is an understatement. What's more concerning is the content of the recordings you and Talos collected. The magnitude with which Null's machine was originally intended.
While you were gone, the Spirit of Vengeance received another distress signal from the same source on Tatooine. The defector is getting desperate, and it almost sounds like she's ready to run back to Hedda. We can't let that happen. You need to move fast, so I took the liberty of getting you some help.
Fortunately for you, I have experience with tracking down even the most elusive of prey.
Akavi, don't get carried away with this. Find the defector and offer terms. If she doesn't accept, get what you can and get out.
Understood. Shall we?
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live.
Aura, no! Get out of here, run!
Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me!
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost. What information? If you're not with the mercenaries or the Hidden Chain, why are you here?
Our only concern is stopping the Pretender, Hedda Cole. That's why we need fresh information on the Hidden Chain.
We're not interested in getting drawn back into your war. How'd you find us?
The distress signal you sent. Jekiah Ordo sent us to find you.
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
Mercenaries, sent by the Hidden Chain. They want their property back.
Property? I was under the impression that you were an asset to the Pretender and her scheme.
She was. And she threw it all away for me.
And who is your protector here?
I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
Who?
I'm Aura. Aura Nem. The reason we're in this mess.
Aura. That's not true.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the Hidden Chain, Jem, showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Jem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped, but almost immediately we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Rawls Regulators. Hedda's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not going to stop until we're all in chains again. Deal with Rawls Regulators, and in exchange, I will tell you everything I know about Hedda's current fleet organization. You will not get this information from anyone else.
What? We're gonna just wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
I'm glad you're so confident. Although you may not need it, I do have something that can help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. That's how the Regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
You've made quite the effort for such a small bounty.
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance!
You've returned, and you're unhurt.
Second-rate mercenaries are nothing we can't handle.
Were you able to... I mean, are we...
How do we know you're telling the truth? The bounty contract Hedda took out on us. We finally have a chance.
A chance? We've run, and we've hidden, and we've waited, just for a chance? To do what? Run and hide more? We've gotten one band of mercs off our backs. One! How long before Hedda Cole sends another? Maybe she already has!
It is a possibility.
Aura, when I rescued you, I had little hope that safety and comfort would be ours. Yet I love you. Even when I know that our days will not be easy, I will fight for us. Whatever consequences may come, I am content with whatever life brings. As long as I'm with you.
Oh, Jim!
Well said.
I'm sorry. You've done a great thing for us, truly. You have my sincere thanks.
If you truly want to start a life together, you'll need someone to ensure Hedda Cole is no longer a threat. We'd like the information you promised, Jamala, if you don't mind.
You have done as you pledged, and so shall I. Hedda's fleet has been moving through Sith space, completely untouched and undetected. I suspect she is receiving some kind of assistance in this endeavor. From whom, I cannot say. The Field Marshal is no friend to the Sith. She detests the Empire. What she could want within this region is a mystery to all but her. But it's clearly something big.
What about the situation within the Hidden Chains ranks? Anything that could help Jekiah and the Mandalorians?
I know that there are others who grow uneasy about Hedda's capabilities and leadership. Her recent setbacks have done nothing to alleviate these doubts.
We can work with that. The regulators had a starship. They have no use for it now. We'll give you the docking bay number. You could go wherever you want.
Wherever we... Jim, I wouldn't even know where to start.
But we have the choice. And that's enough. I wish you Jatekara on your hunt, Mandalorian.
Thank you. Should you wish to join us in removing the Pretender, you would be welcome.
I am honored, but I have a purpose of my own I must fulfill.
Then good fortune to you as well, Mandalorian.
No time for a briefing. We've completely lost track of the reconnaissance team on Ilum. After their last message when they said they located the wreckage of the Empress fortress, a snowstorm interfered with their comms channels. The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact, to no avail. There were many contractors on the team who had been loaned to us by the Empire. If we don't find their people, it could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Empress fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost. The Emperor's fortress. Once Vitiate's seat of power. Then briefly in the hands of Darth Malgus. The Dark Council extinguished his new empire before it began.
Let us see if anything of Malgus remains.
Looks like D928. A part of Dr. Bellisk's survey team.
The droid's log records could still be intact.
Ginley, see if Malgus tried to access any records on Ricardo technology.
Yes, sir. The power connection is fluctuating. Dr. Bellisk, I think we should disconnect.
We're not done here. Dustin, try regulating D9's power core.
The power isn't coming from D9, sir. It's coming from... What is that?
What was that sound?
I'm not sure. We know what happened to the droid, at least. But where's the rest of the survey team?
They must have gone further into the station.
Such purpose in power, in raw strength, the tools of conquest and victory. But the fools who aspire to lead us sate themselves on the scraps of recognition the Emperor allows, when we could take everything.
He must have recorded this when he occupied the space station, at the advent of his rebellion.
All of the same fanatical nonsense I've come to expect from him.
If only everyone shared your healthy grasp of skepticism.
As you were, a thrall to his whims, a slave to the never-ending pursuit of power that he would never grant. Like you, I thought I had the answers. I believed I walked a path of self-determination. I believed I could break the hold he had over us all. But I failed to...
Was he speaking to someone?
We'll never see victory. The infighting, the Republic, they are distractions, preoccupations, all to keep us from knowing what you knew. If all have power, then it is true strength that prevails. To lay the foundation of chaos necessary for such a thing to happen. How it must have hurt to have finally found the purpose for your work, only for him to...
What's happening?
This must be one of Vitiate's many vaults. It should have been securely sealed.
Something, or someone, wanted us to find this place. Malgus found a way inside.
Sometime after he escaped the Meridian Complex, by the look of things. A Rakatan mind trap, designed to imprison a being's mind for hundreds of years, or even millennia. Perhaps. Malgus sought someone inside the prison.
Can we find out who it is?
Yes, but not without risk. Whoever is inside this prison will wish to escape, and they will try to claim your body to do it. Your connection to the Force will only do so much. I will do what I can to protect you.
You are not him. The one who came before.
Him? You mean Malgus?
The one who deceives. The one who seeks a false dominion.
Darth Null.
I am no one.
Not so. You left your mark on the galaxy. Someone will attempt to use your ideas in service of burning it down.
They cannot. He stopped it. Eradicated my work. The Emperor. His great punishment. He slaughtered my disciples. He corrupted my creations. But he could not break me. My mind. My mind, my most treasured possession, locked away. Useless.
Malgus sought counsel from you, and you will tell me what he wanted.
He wanted the truth. To learn the nature of Jedi and Sith. The way they were. The way they are. The way they always will be. They deny, destroy, withhold the Force's gifts. He understood what must be done to design their doom, to free others of their manipulation.
Malgus is no liberator.
He will see potential fulfilled. His. Everyone's. It is the only way to be free. Freedom. I told him how to achieve it in exchange for... mine. A promise made. I answered his questions, yet I remain a promise broken. Unless... he sent you. My liberation, what he promised. You will be my vessel.
I don't think so. But I could end your suffering before I go.
There is no end. Only deliverance. My work must be finished. The one who came before will do this. The scales must be unbalanced. The galaxy freed from its pair of shackles. From refusal and ruin. I would see it. I must. My work must be finished! My work must be done!
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Of course you are. It's not every day an ancient Sith genius finds you worthy enough to try and steal your body. He should be flattered.
Everything Null said. She really did build that machine to dismantle the Jedi and the Sith. And in the end, it destroyed her.
She may be dead, but her legacy isn't. As long as her holocron exists, someone could do what she failed to. If even Heta Cole was able to rebuild Null's machine. After all of that, I feel even more uneasy about the fact that Malgus roams free once more.
He's gone too far. When I face him again, he won't find himself in a cell this time.
And what of the Voss prophecy? About Malgus's plans coming to fruition with his demise?
Regardless, we need to move. I sense that there's something we're still missing.
Jekiah's frustrations over Shay's accomplice will fade. At least they will if he wants our continued assistance with finding her. And hopefully Malgus. What about Ilum and Null? All that we learn brings Malgus's goals into clearer focus. Have you given any thought to what information you'd like to pass on should anyone on the Dark Council ask for it?
They need to know it all. What happened in the Emperor's fortress, what Null's machine does, how Malgus hopes to use it to decimate both the Jedi and the Sith.
It's a lot to take in, but if you're certain. It's encrypted, but I don't recognize the cipher. It isn't one of ours.
Answer it, but be ready to disconnect when I say so. Identify yourself.
Darth Jadus.
Who?
Darth Jadus was once the lifeblood of Imperial intelligence. Near to the Emperor in power and significance. He's been missing, banished. No one knows for certain.
Can you trace his location?
I'm trying, but there's nothing to trace. It's a recording. Someone already loaded it into the console.
A droid in need of repairs. A mysterious call from someone in need of a protector. The paths were so clearly laid out before you. You did well to follow them. I was close to losing my patience. You now know what Malgus intends. Null's machine, utilized on a grand scale, reawakening a connection to the Force in many. Enough to fundamentally disrupt the order of things, to overwhelm the Jedi and the Sith and their weakening grasp of control. And the hidden chain, their leader blind to all but her own desire to refashion the galaxy, are hastening toward making Malgus's vision a reality. But you and the young Jedi have taken the key, the piece of Darth Null's machine required for its success or its failure, the holocron. It seems those who aid you are just as resilient. You stand in the way of the inevitable. Delaying it achieves nothing. You have a choice. We can continue this stalemate, this back-and-forth, never-ending disruption of plans. Or you can have a say in what is inescapable. You can heed my counsel and have control in what is to come. Consider carefully. I will contact you again.
Darth Jadus. Truthfully, he was the last person I expected to have a hand in this. And I'm not entirely certain there's any way of knowing just how involved he is. Do not underestimate him. He was formidable enough before his disappearance. Who knows how far his reach extends now?
No Sith would extend to a potential rival the kind of assistance Jadus is offering.
Perhaps he seeks revenge? A way to punish the rest of the Sith for his exile. All the better if it takes the Jedi down too. Why he would seek your help in this endeavor would be anyone's guess. But I'm sure you would prefer if we weren't caught unawares again.
You're right. If no one knew of his existence for as long as you say, he's had time to lay the groundwork for this. But he can't hide forever.